Today, I made the biggest NBA rivals teammates. Rivals make the NBA more entertaining for all. Luka against Booker, LeBron, and Curry, so on and so forth. These iconic players who always play their best against each other will now be teaming up in hopes of taking over the NBA. In the midst of all of this, we will be rebuilding the Washington Wizards, debatably the worst team in the current NBA right now. It's not even close, honestly. Maybe it's a little close, but they're just so bad. I will quickly go through the duos and the new teams that will probably be emerging in this video. There are a couple of teams who got significantly worse for obvious reasons because they lost certain players. Now, for our first duo, we'll just go with the Warriors. LeBron is now on the Warriors. Averaged 25 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, a steal, and a block alongside Curry, who averaged 21, 4, and 5. As far as the other teams, KD is now on the Timberwolves. He averaged 22, 5, and 4 alongside Anthony Edwards, who averaged over 30 points a game. There are a couple more. Now, there are a ton of duos I definitely forgot about, so let me know, or rivals I should say, so let me know some of who are your favorites. Embiid is now on the Nuggets, averaged 23 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, a steal, and 2 blocks. Next to Jokic, who averaged a 21-point triple-double. Devin Booker's now obviously on the Mavericks. Him and Luka are a rival, and there's no doubt about it. Booker did average 25 and 7 assists next to Luka, who averaged almost a 30-point triple-double. We also do have Trae Young on the Knicks. I swear the Knicks in New York in general just hate Trae Young, who averaged 24 and 9 assists next to Brunson, who averaged 25 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. So definitely an insane scoring backcourt. The tallest player right now in the backcourt, 6'2", which is absolutely insane. As far as the rest of the duos, I don't want to say there's any more. Actually, that's a lie. I do Donovan Mitchell on the 76ers, which might be a little controversial. Average 25, 5, and 5, but he always plays insane against the 76ers, especially in playoff series, so I just threw him on there. And now they have a big three of Maxey and Paul George, which is nice considering they lost Embiid. Drummond actually averaged 9 points, 11 rebounds, 2 steals, and a block as their starting center. And as the Wizards, we are nowhere near the playoff picture. We have a ton to do, as we have the Timberwolves in the finals with Kevin Durant. What is their starting lineup? They're starting Mike Conley, Anthony Edwards, Kevin Durant, Cat, Naz Reid with Rudy Gobert coming off the bench, as the Timberwolves are NBA champions, and Anthony Edwards takes home a Finals MVP. Alright, we do have the first pick in the draft here. We're taking Cooper Flag. The franchise is already saved. We now have our franchise player who we are going to build around. We also had some other picks in the draft, but we're not going to take these players. As far as team player options, we'll get Colobi back. Probably going to trade him because he never develops in the rebuilds as much as I would like. Now, this free agency class is low-key stacked. LeBron, Kyrie, Jimmy, Middleton, Al Perrine, Fred VanVleet, Miles Turner, Jalen Green, Jalen Suggs, all great players to make our team considering how bad of a roster we are. I do want to check a couple of player stats from last season. Kuzma averaged, 19 and 6, isn't bad at all. Valanciunas had a double-double. Jordan Poole had 20 points, 4 assists. I would like to keep Jordan Poole on the team next to Cooper Flag, but outside of them, I might trade everybody. Marvin Bagley's probably going to stay at the backup center position. Honestly, Alexander Sarr, I'm going to keep giving him rotational minutes because I think he can develop pretty well, especially as a defensive player, already averaging over a steal and 2 blocks per game. But aside from that, everybody else can pretty much go. So we're going to package Kuzma, Valanciunas, and Colobi in a trade package. Cooper Flag and Zion Williamson is absolutely disgusting. We also get Brandon Ingram in this trade, who I could run at the shooting guard position if I wanted to. Stays up in overall, so we could low-key do that, and then we could also just slide Alexander Sarr to the 5, and that's our starting lineup right there. And then off our bench, we can still keep Cooper Flag. I'm going to slide him to the 3, goes up a little bit. We'll keep him off the bench, and we'll trade everybody else we have. We're doing this. I feel like that would be dumb for me not to. Malik Monk off the bench is perfect. We also can have Devin Carter being our backup point guard. I think I'm just going to run this rotation that we have this season because, I mean, even if we do bad, then it's fine. The next free agency class is honestly insane. This may not be an insane record. We win 45 games, but this is such an improvement as Cooper Flag takes Rookie of the Year. I'm very excited to see how he's going to develop for us because he's just going to have to carry us. Okay, De'Aaron Fox just made the All-NBA second team. We're trading for him 100%. I don't really know who I want to get around Cooper Flag. I also did the weirdest thing. Alexander Sarr does make the all-defensive second team next to Cooper Flag. So our dynamic duo is definitely here, but you'll see what I'm talking about in a second. We are, what seed are we? We're the 4th seed. I ran Zion at the shooting guard position because why not? Cooper Flag was 16, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks as a rookie is fantastic. Brandon Ingram had 16, 5, and 4. Alexander Sarr only 8 points, 8 rebounds, but still 2 steals, 2 blocks. Really poor shooting splits, but his defensive upside is insane. Zion had 20 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal. Look, he's just going to body everybody at the shooting guard position, alright? Leave me alone. Jordan Poole, I ended up putting him on my bench, averaged 14 points, 4 assists. Malik Monk averaged 16 points, 4 assists. Marvin Bagley had 9. Corey Kispert had 8. Devin Carter with a shocking 6-3-3 and almost a steal off the bench, which is awesome to see for our backup guard. Honestly, Jordan Poole's probably gone. I started him at that point guard position for most of the season, and it just wasn't working out, man. So I hate to do it, but I'm going to have to get rid of Jordan Poole as Zion just took Eastern Conference Finals MVP, and we're actually already in the finals, which we can get 4-0'd by the Spurs. I do not care. This is a huge improvement for one off season. We are playing Fred VanVleet, who's averaging 8 and 5. Not worried about that at all. Devin Vassell. They actually have Jimmy Butler now. Jeremy Sohan, Victor Wembanyama. Then they have Harden, Keldon Johnson, Malachi, and Stephon Castle coming off the bench. We lose in 6 games. Like I said, I'm not mad at all, as Victor does take home a Finals MVP in his sophomore season. Or wait, hold up. This might be year 3 for him. I could be tripping right now. Yeah, it's his 3rd season. That's insane. Look at the numbers throughout his career. If we could somehow get him on the team, that would be crazy. I don't see it happening though. We're in the draft right now. There's a trade for Kawhi. I'm just gonna do it. We're getting rid of Brandon Ingram, who I was gonna get rid of anyway, so I'm probably just gonna end up trading Kawhi. In all honesty, he just doesn't fit our system. He's way too old at the moment. Qualifying offers, we have no one. So as far as this moratorium period goes, this free agency class is stacked, so I need to free up some cap space. How we're gonna do that is beyond me. Kawhi is a 92 right now. If I move Zion around, he's a 94 overall at that power forward position. So I should low-key probably move him back there. Kawhi did average 18, 5, 4, 2 steals, and a block last season, so that's actually really good. If I kept him, that would not be the end of the world. I do want to keep Malik Monk in that starting lineup next to Cooper Flag as well, which, oops, did not mean to do that. I don't know where I want to run him yet. He can play the 3, the 4, or the 2 for us, but my main issue right now is just clearing up cap space. So yeah, Jordan Poole's just going to have to go. 34 mil, I can't afford it right now. I think I'm just going to do this first trade. We get Evan Mobley, who I feel like him next to Alexander Sarr, it's just going to like be the same exact player. So we're just going to do that, which doesn't really help our cap space situation. I mean, we still can't sign anyone insane. From Luka, we're what? Negative 81 mil short. I don't think we're actually going to be able to try to go for a big fish, because I do like our core of Zion, Mobley, Sarr, and Malik Monk with Cooper Flag, who I'm honestly going to probably throw at the shooting guard position real quick and just run him there. I think it'll be fine. We did get Isaac Okoro in that Evan Mobley trade. I can just flip him for Rob Williams. I like that as a lot, as our bench power forward provides a rebounding defensive big once again next to Marvin Bagley. So now we do have a complete rotation of Malik Monk, Devin Carter, Cooper Flag, Zion, Corey Kispert, Evan Mobley, Robert Williams, Marvin Bagley, and Alexander Sarr. I'm about to be done with Alexander Sarr, man. I also freaking forgot to look at the duo progression, which were once rivals last season. So we're going to take a look at that first thing, all right? But this man, Alexander Sarr, is going up in overall like there's no tomorrow. Stats are not improving even in the slightest. I mean, bro was still averaging his rookie stats, so he might have to just be gone because he's almost a 90 overall. And we just don't need him on the team. We almost win 60 games here, which is fantastic to see. As far as the All-NBA teams go, Cooper Flag, All-NBA second team as a sophomore, is generational. And then as far as the All-Defensive team goes, we have no one. I think that's the biggest shock here. As far as the playoff picture, is KD still in Minnesota? He is not. Wow. Okay. I don't even know where he went. As far as the Golden State, do they have LeBron? They still have LeBron, and they're the 7th seed. LeBron did average 18, 6, and 6, is 42 years old, and is still in the NBA. As far as the Eastern Conference here, dude, like none of the duo teams are doing anything. What the heck? Hold up. Because I pretty much remember the Warriors are like the 7th seed. The Timberwolves don't. KD might have retired on the low. If I don't see him through the rosters, he's definitely retired. De'Aaron Fox took his talents to the Pistons. Embiid and Jokic are still on the Nuggets, not in the playoffs at all. How that's possible? Beyond me. Donovan Mitchell is still in the 76ers playing fantastic. They're not in the playoff picture, really. If they are, they're a low seed. And yeah, they're not in the playoff picture. What is going on? Why are these rivals not doing anything together? Okay, KD is on the Clippers now. That's kind of disgusting. Him and Ingram are over there. Jalen Suggs is on the Grizzlies. This Grizzlies team is low-key nice as well, out of nowhere. And yeah, Trae Young isn't even on the Knicks anymore. AD is having to backpack this Lakers team. I don't even know where Trae Young is. Devin Booker's still on the Mavericks. So I don't know what happened to Dallas. Okay, they're actually the 2nd seed. We got one duo going crazy with Luka, Devin Booker. I mean, they have Kyrie too, so that makes complete sense. We have the Cavs in the first round. We beat them in a 6-game series. As far as player stats on the year, Cooper Flag, look at that. 21 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, and a block is crazy. Evan Mobley had 15, 9 over a steal, over a block. Malik Monk had 20 and 6. Alexander Sarr, see what I'm saying? Like 9.7 rebounds over a steal over a block. It's literally just what he does every single year, but he's an 88 overall at 22, so I might just have to trade on. And then Zion did average 22, 5, 4, shooting over 60% from the field. I'm a big fan of the core that we have been able to develop as the better duo of Devin Booker and Devin Booker and Luka do advance to the conference finals. Hopefully they can get past the Thunder. So there we go. Cooper Flag does take home an Eastern Conference Finals MVP, and we are playing one of the rivals who are now duos in Devin Booker, who's averaging 25 in the playoffs, and Luka, who's averaging a 30-point triple-double. This is going to be an interesting series because their bench is actually insane as well. So we are just going to take this series game by game because we can very well lose to this squad as we are up 2-1. We're up 3-1. We're up 3-2, and we have a 7-game series on our hand here against Devin Booker and Luka, but they also have Kyrie and a crazy bench. So the team is absolutely stacked. It's still anybody's game here in the fourth quarter. We do need to take this fourth quarter if we do want to have a chance, though. We're down by 9, a little over a minute to go, and we do end up blowing a 3-1 lead. Wait, whoa, I'm tripping. We won. What just happened? I was looking at the wrong team. Oh, dude, I'm actually going to be done if we still can't get Ace Bailey after, like, all of this. Let's throw in Marvin Bagley. Okay, there we go. We get Ace Bailey for probably an interesting lopsided trade package. I'm throwing Zion to the power forward position now. I'm going to start Zach Edey at the center, and then we'll have Ace Bailey. We have him and Cooper Flag. So I could run one at the shooting guard, one at the small forward. We're just going to keep it like this. Ace Bailey at the 3, Cooper Flag at the 2. We'll keep Malik Monk at that starting point guard role. And then as far as our bench goes, we still have Devin Carter, Corey Kispert, and Robert Williams Jr. So I can move around their positions based on who's best. Who is this? Han Yang is coming to the team. 7'1", 2 years of age. He's joining the squad. He's the missing piece for us to go back to back. Apparently, I just cannot pick out a good center to save my life. This man, Zach Edey, just averaged like a 5.5 rebound season, which in the grand scheme of things isn't awful considering what the players next to him are doing. But bro, what? Why? Just how? We're going to be over 60 wins this year. I am going to see how Alexander Sarr performed for the team that we traded him to. Getting Ace Bailey was a huge upgrade for us as well. He's on the All-NBA second team next to Cooper Flag, which is awesome to see. As far as the all-defensive teams go, Cooper Flag and Ace Bailey both make that all-defensive second team. As far as the duos, we have Minnesota in the second round, but they don't even have Kevin Durant anymore. Dallas is still the third seed with Devin Booker and Luka. They paint out to be the best duo in this whole video. Memphis, Alexander Sarr and Evan Mobley got traded. Look, thank goodness we traded him. Still only averaged 9.6 rebounds. Literally, he's averaging these same exact stats every single year. I didn't know it was possible. As far as the duos in the Eastern Conference, there's literally nothing here. I don't know what happened to them after that first year. It just went downhill. Ace Bailey did average 24 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals over a block. Cooper Flag had 21, 10, 5 assists, 2 steals over a block. Malik Monk had 18 points, 5 assists. See, look, Zach Edey had 6 and 7. Like, bro, what are we doing? Zion did average 20 points over, well, not even over, almost 60% from the field. Off the bench, Devin Carter had 8 points, 4 assists. Robert Williams had 7, 5, a steal, and a block. Should I just start this man? Does he need to be starting? Daniel Gafford had 6 points, and Corey Kispert had 8. I think I'm just going to do it, man. I haven't been starting him just because I guess I'm a hater. I don't know. We're going to start him in the first 2 rounds of the playoffs and see how he performs in the starting lineup next to Zion down low. We do have the Indiana Pacers in the semifinals, and we have the Bulls in the finals. Let's take a look at the playoff statistics real quick. Robert Williams is averaging 10.7 rebounds, over, steal, and a block, so we're just going to keep him there. We are playing Kobe White, Jalen Harrelson, I don't know who this is, Mattis, who is developing pretty well, Patrick Williams, and Nick Richards, with Josh Giddey, Ayo, Alonzo, and Moses Moody off the bench. Alonzo is actually supposed to play in the opening game this year, so I am excited to see how his comeback is as we do beat the Bulls. And hey, we're playing the Grizzlies, the team we just made a crazy trade with. Alexander Sarr in the playoffs, still just 10-6, 2-2. Evan Mobley, wow, 19-10 over a steal and a block in the playoffs. I don't know who Jalen Wells is. He's not doing anything. Cameron Thomas, Loki, him and John Morant in the backcourt would be super fun to see. We are going to take the series game by game in hopes of just going back to back in the video and saving the Wizards franchise through a dynamic duo league. And we win in 5 games as Cooper Flag takes home another finals MVP. Like I said, I know I left out a ton of rivals, so let me know your favorite NBA rival, past or present, in the current NBA or in the historic NBA. If you guys enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe, comment, and I'll catch you all with the next video.